Proper maintenance of a railgun. The railgun fires at speeds approaching the speed of light, which is the maximum speed that anything can travel and still exist in the time and the space-time that you occupy when and where you choose to fire it. Mine points in a random direction at any given time. Right now I have it loaded with my dad's grave and my mom's grave. And over here in the shadows is my grandfather's grave. It has two rails, much like a locomotive. If you want to know how fast it's going to go or how far it's going to go, you have to be familiar with the theory of relativity. Right now, I believe that if we fired the railgun, it would kill everything west of us. Over here is some railgun guts. I just washed it the other day. There's the transmission of the guidance system of a shuttlecraft of the Federation. I keep my railgun in my shuttlecraft, which is where we're filming this video. I choose not to mess with it. At first glance it has two rails, but if you look closely at the far rail, it splits off into three rails. There are theories out there that you should never touch the third rail. So we won't touch the rail. Oh, but that third rail is a trickster. Back here, there's a hinge that connects it to the far rail. So you can't touch either of those rails. And by the time it's firing with electricity, nuclear fusion, nuclear fission, the power of my imagination, all my computing power, virtual memory, provided by the Big Bang Theory, which is ironic because even the show The Big Bang Theory provides virtual memory for my railgun. As ridiculous as that sounds. Right there is my grave, next to Dad's grave. I'm a ghost. I've been killed a lot of times. I died in the Civil War. They folded up a Dixie flag. Now I have an American flag. I'm proud of it. In kindergarten, I put my hand over my heart and I said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's really all you need to do to maintain your railgun. If you have a railgun in your shuttlecraft, it's probably a badass shuttlecraft that no one wants to fuck with in a million years. If you don't have one, I suggest picking one up or making your own out of some kind of pipes or something on the inside of your shuttlecraft so that you'll be armed in case you're attacked, or in case you want to muscle the Klingons or the Romulans in some kind of inside joke that you have with them. Because if you aim something at them, they're probably going to waste you. And having something like this is a liability with the predators, because predators will kill anything that arms itself against them. I'm an ambassador to the predators and the aliens out of Men in Black, and a familiar to them as such, so they don't mess with me about my weapons. This is just one of my weapons. It's one of my secret weapons. Dad's grave had chocolate marijuana in it, but I smoked it all. Mom's grave had hay in it, and I smoked that too. I'm not sure what's going on in my grave. Dad's gonna come back as this chocolate marijuana yardgrass mixed with Kentucky bluegrass when spring comes around. My mother will come back as hay for horses. Grandpa Potter will probably rot in hell for the Holocaust.